Have you ever wondered what makes a cult so powerful? How can seemingly ordinary people be drawn into a world of absolute control, surrendering their will, their finances, and even their identities? The answer isn't just charisma or a compelling story. It's a calculated psychological architecture of control, a concept I call the Machiavellian echo chamber. This isn't about spooky rituals in the dead of night. It's about the chillingly effective application of dark psychology, specifically the traits known as the dark triad: narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Today, we're going to dissect how these traits are the very blueprints used by cult leaders to build their empires of the mind. We peel back the layers of deception and explore the mechanisms that turn a group of individuals into a single, unthinking entity trapped within a fortress of belief. This journey will take us into the heart of manipulation, where reality is bent and critical thought is extinguished. First, let's understand the foundation. The dark triad isn't just a label for villains in movies. These are real, observable psychological traits. Narcissism provides the grandiose vision, the leader who sees themselves as a savior, a prophet, the only one with the true answers. Their unshakable self-belief becomes the group's magnetic north. Think about it. In a world full of uncertainty, a person with absolute certainty is incredibly alluring. They project an aura of divine confidence, and followers, often feeling lost or unfulfilled, flock to this beacon of perceived strength. The leader's needs, desires, and pronouncements become the group's gospel, not because they are logical, but because they emanate from this supposedly infallible source. Next, we introduce the master strategist, Machiavellianism. This is the calculated, manipulative core. A Machiavellian leader is a chess master playing with human pieces. They are pragmatic to a fault, believing the ends always justify the means. They excel at social engineering, subtly isolating members from outside influences like family and friends. They create an us versus them mentality, painting the outside world as corrupt, dangerous, or unenlightened. This isn't done with overt commands at first. It's done through whispers, loaded questions, and curated information. Your family just doesn't understand. The media is trying to discredit us. Only we have the truth. Slowly but surely, the walls of the echo chamber are built, brick by brick, with doubt and fear of the outside world. Inside this chamber, information is strictly controlled. The leader becomes the sole source of truth. Any dissenting opinion is not just wrong, it's a sign of spiritual failure, a betrayal, or evidence of corruption by outside forces. This creates a feedback loop where the leader's ideology is constantly reinforced, and any internal questioning is immediately silenced by the group itself. Peer pressure becomes a powerful tool of enforcement. Members monitor each other, reporting any signs of doubt, ensuring the integrity of the echo chamber remains intact. Finally, we have the chillingly effective trait of psychopathy. This is characterized by a lack of empathy and a disregard for the rights and feelings of others. For a cult leader, this is not a weakness, it's a superpower. It allows them to exploit their followers without a shred of guilt. They can demand immense personal and financial sacrifices, enforce cruel punishments, and shatter families, all while feeling completely justified. This emotional detachment is what allows them to see their followers not as human beings, but as tools to be used for their own grand ambitions, whether that's power, wealth, or simply the gratification of their own ego. The lack of empathy is the engine that drives the most extreme forms of control and abuse within these groups. Let's look at how this plays out in practice. Consider the classic technique of love bombing. When a new recruit enters, they are showered with affection, praise, and a sense of belonging they may have never experienced before. This isn't genuine kindness. It's a narcissistic and Machiavellian tactic. The narcissism provides the overwhelming sense of specialness. You are chosen. You are one of us. Now, while the Machiavellianism understands this is the most effective way to lower a person's defenses and create an immediate emotional bond, once that bond is formed, the isolation can begin. Then comes the redefinition of language. Cults often create their own jargon. This serves two purposes. Internally, it strengthens group identity and makes members feel like they are part of an exclusive club with special knowledge. Externally, it makes it nearly impossible for them to communicate their experiences to outsiders, further deepening their isolation. When you can no longer use common language to describe your reality, you become trapped in the new reality that's been constructed for you. We also see the weaponization of exhaustion. Sleep deprivation, demanding schedules, and intense, repetitive activities are common in cults. This isn't random. It's a deliberate strategy to break down a person's mental defenses. A tired mind is a compliant mind. It struggles with critical thinking and is far more susceptible to suggestion. It's a form of psychological attrition, wearing down the individual's will to resist until they simply accept what they are told. These principles of the Machiavellian echo chamber aren't just confined to fringe groups in remote compounds. Look around. Think about the political bubbles, the online communities, the corporate cultures that demand absolute loyalty. The same patterns emerge: a charismatic, often narcissistic figurehead, the creation of an us versus them narrative, the control of information, and the punishment of dissent. The modern world, with its social media algorithms and personalized news feeds, is a fertile ground for creating smaller, digital echo chambers that can be just as powerful and just as isolating. We are constantly being sorted into groups that reinforce our existing beliefs and demonize the other side. The key to resisting this kind of manipulation is awareness. Understanding the dark triad and the tactics used to build these echo chambers is your shield. It allows you to recognize the red flag. Is this person or group demanding absolute loyalty? Are they trying to isolate you from your friends and family? Do they have a simple answer for every complex problem in the world? Is dissent treated as a moral failing? These are the warning signs. Critical thinking is your weapon. Always question the source of information. Seek out opposing viewpoints, not to argue, but to understand. Maintain connections with people outside of your immediate social or ideological circle. These outside perspectives are the windows and doors of your own personal echo chamber. They let the fresh air of reality in. Protecting your mind is an active process. It requires vigilance, curiosity, and the courage to question not just others, but yourself and the groups you belong to. The most impenetrable prison is the one you don't know you're Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the psychology of control. If this exploration of the hidden forces that shape our world fascinates you, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. There's so much more to uncover. Stay curious, stay critical, and I'll see you in the next video.